Hi, I'm Marie. I wanted to upload a video for you guys. For those of you who had questions regarding application for your Jamberry nails, Elizabeth and I both love doing our nails together, so we're always talking about new application methods and different stuff. So we've kind of realized some of you might not have a sister or someone that you're doing your nails with all the time like we have, so we wanted to share what we've learned, just a couple of the tips that we've learned. Some of just the basics, going over the basics real quick before I jump into tips is, how much do you get out of a sheet? You get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of one sheet. The one sheet is $15, but you get, 4 uses out of it, so it's like $3 a use, so that's a really good deal. You can't beat that. I mean, you go to the salon and it's a lot more than that. Plus, these last up to 2 weeks. So, I mean, I love anything that can last long on my nails because I constantly use my hands all the time being a mom. So, I'm going to be doing the dishes all the time. My hands take such a beating. So, that's why I really like these. I tried the Sally Hansen. I was so excited to try Sally Hansen nail wraps, but they didn't last at all. I mean, if I didn't use my hands, then maybe they would last, but I use my hands all the time. So they didn't work for me, but I know some of you they do. But I cannot tell you how amazing these are for those of you who want to have pretty nails but don't have the time to keep your nails up to date, because nail polish chips so quickly, which it's funny, I wasn't a nail girl. I never did my nails before Jamberry, and now because of Jamberry, I'm now loving nail polish too, which I never really cared because I didn't have time. But I've really come to enjoy nail art, as well as Jamberry nail art, but as well as nail polish nail art. So it's kind of funny. So anyways, first tip for your jams is follow the instructions on the back. Watch the video, the application video. It's very important. A lot of you guys, I do this too. I get so excited to do something, I just kind of skip the instructions and don't realize that it's going to mess up my nails because I didn't take the time to slow down and just read the instructions. So read the instructions. They tell you to buff your nails with a buffer, push your cuticles back, buff your nails. Then they tell you to wash your hands. This gets all of the oils off. Then they tell you to use rubbing alcohol. I buy these little swabs at CVS. They're like $2.50 or whatever. These help. These are so important. You have to clean your nails with rubbing alcohol. Then you need to get your tools ready. You need this little rubber cuticle pusher. This helps you press your nail wraps down and it helps seal them. You need scissors, nail scissors. All of these tools you can get on the website xoxonails.com, and you can get this application kit, and you can get all the stuff you need. You need a heater, which Jamberry supplies heaters. I'm using the old-fashioned heater that they have, but now they have a new one, which is really cute. You can use a hair dryer if you don't have a heater. You can use a candle. Don't burn yourself, but that works. There's lots of. You can use the rice baggie method. You put rice in a sock, put it in the microwave, and then you can press it on your nail wrap, and that'll make your nail wrap adhere to your nail. I love that. I've never tried that. I want to try that method. So there's all kinds of tips. Don't get intimidated because you've never tried this. It's fun, and don't take it so seriously. It's just fun, and you got pretty nails. Even you're going to be the worst critic on your nails, so don't criticize yourself if you think you got your nails crooked, because I do that too. So real quick, I already buffed my nails. I washed my hands. I'm just going to apply my rubbing alcohol to my nail, let it dry, and then I already cut my, because I did this nail already, so I already cut it, and you just want to cut it down the middle. You lift up your wrap by the tip. The round tip goes on the round part of your nail where the cuticle is. So when you cut it, the first time you're going to lift it, try and lift it with like a stick, something that you don't touch the wrap. And then so I just lift it up with my cuticle stick or where the edge is, which I can touch the edge because I'm going to be filing that part off. so it's okay if you touch the tips, just not where the cuticle is. If you want, you can use tweezers as well. So what I do is I take my wrap, I look at my fingernail, and I lay it on my bed, my nail bed. Don't let it touch the skin or the cuticle, because you won't get a good application that way. So it's going to come up because it's touching the skin and it's going to be touching oil and it's going to lift. So then I take it and I kind of press it down with my finger, use my rubber little cuticle stick, and I just press it down really well. Then make sure you use a lot of pressure. If you have like curvy nails, you might have a little bit harder time applying your nail wraps if they have a curve to them. And if your beds are straight, it's going to be a lot easier. But mine are kind of curved, so I have to kind of really go down on the sides, on the edges, to press really well. Now, if you notice, I applied my jams cold. This is the cold method. This is I heat my nails after I apply them. So I like this better because if I kind of get it on crooked, I can kind of lift it up and straighten it out again. But if you apply them while they're hot, they'll just melt right into your nail, so you can't really fix them. So that's a great method, but I find this is much easier for me. Okay, so I got extra. I use my scissors now to cut off excess, which I can use the excess for like my little toes. So I always save my extra pieces. I just put them right back on my sheet. And then another tip that I love is the baggie method tip. What you do is you just take your baggie and you wrap it around your finger, make it really, really tight where there's a lot of pressure on that nail, and then use your blow dryer or your Jamberry heater and hold it super tight right here so it gets a good seal. Also, apply your nail wraps at night, because that's like your jams, they need to rest. If you can apply your jams at night instead of the daytime, it's going to be a lot better application. You're going to get a long-lasting application. When I do it at night, I'm not working. When I go, it's like I do it at night, and then I go to bed, my hands are just resting. They're not getting in water, they're not working, they're not doing anything. That's going to help your Jamacure to last longer. So if you can, try and do it at night so they'll last better. Okay, so I got extra excess here. What I do is I just, let it kind of cool down, maybe do your other nails before you file it off. That way your nail wrap kind of cools so it doesn't lift. So what you want to do is you just take your file and you want to go down in a down motion. You don't go up and down, because it's going to allow your nail to lift if you go up. So just file it off going down like this. And then all that excess is just going to be coming off. And what I like to do too is do it again. Like after I already did it, I just go back and reheat it up again, just to make sure I get that extra better seal. And then use the cuticle rubber pusher again and kind of put, again, a lot of pressure. It's the key, is applying a lot of pressure. I love the baggie method because it transfers the heat from the heater to your nail with the pressure, and it just seals it better. It's just a better seal. So that's our tips, that's our application. I hope I was clear enough. There's so many tips and I'm kind of scattered when I'm on the video, and I don't want to be too long. So I'll make another video if you guys have more questions, and hopefully I answered those that have already asked. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.